Hey guys, you got to check out this traffic source. It is crazy high. It's one of the most popular websites on the planet. I'm going to show you how to use it for free, how to siphon traffic and credibility and authority from this website and redirect it or siphon it towards your own website. It's epic. I've personally used this to get large volumes of traffic to my websites. It's easier than you think. You've probably already heard of this website, but I'm going to show you two ways of using it, two different ways to use it for free. So let's go to SimilarWeb. Let's have a look at the stats. But before we do, let me tell you some of the background on this. So this website was actually started in 1988 as a zine. So way before the web. It started in 1988 and then it became a website in 1995. And then in the year 2000, it became a blog. So if we think about the history of this platform, of this brand, it's amassed a huge loyal following. So let's go have a look at the stats and you can decide for yourself if this is one for you. So it might not be right. You decide for yourself. So here we are in SimilarWeb. And as you can see, the global rank is 6,900. That's epic, right? Country rank is 1,800. Really impressive stuff here. It is one of the biggest sites on the planet. Traffic overview is, well, we can see it's like 9 million visitors every single month. So we want to put ourselves and our content in front of these people. So traffic by countries. Look at this. United States, Canada, UK. That's exactly what we want to see. We want to see United States as number one, UK or Canada as second and third. It doesn't really matter. As long as we have this kind of pattern here. So we've got those countries in the top three with the USA in prime position. So 58% from the USA, 6% from Canada, 5% from the United Kingdom, 2% from Germany, 2% from Australia. So that's perfect. Very profitable traffic. And we are going to siphon some of this. So traffic sources. This is a really good indication that we're dealing with organic traffic. So 49% direct, 8% referral, 23% from search, 17% from social. So fantastic. This is really good for us because this is an indication that it's not paid traffic. So because it's organic traffic, it's loyal traffic, it's more profitable traffic because, and I'm not knocking advertising at all. It's amazing for that quick cash injection. Once you find your break-even point, of course, you're going to make revenue fast through advertising. But long-term strategy, organic traffic is where you want to be because that is the most profitable, it's the most loyal. And the reason for that is because it's people who are actively seeking you out through the search engines. So they're typing in keywords that you are being positioned for. So they're actively seeking you out, or they're finding you through recommendations from friends and family, people who they trust. So they're going to trust you. Some of that trust is going to flow in that recommendation. Whereas with advertising, which does work and it is an amazing way to get revenue fast, let me make that clear, but you're also competing with a whole heap of other marketers who are promoting similar products and similar offers. So if someone opts into your squeeze page, chances are, because of the way the Facebook algorithm works for adverts, it's probably showing that advert amongst like a whole heap of other adverts. And the people who opt into your email list hop into dozens of other people's email list, maybe even hundreds, and you're competing with all these other people. So when it comes to traffic, that's why I say organic traffic is probably the best, and that's where you want to be. So let's have a look at what's going on with this site. Going to see from search 23% of that, and 99.99% is organic. Really good for us. Let's have a look at social media. So look at that. So 17% from social media. Of that 17%, 56 is from Facebook, 22 from Twitter, 17 from Reddit. Love Reddit. 1% from YouTube and 0.44 from LinkedIn. So this is a really good sign that content is being shared on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, all the best ones. And then display advertising, 0.37, practically nothing. They're investing a little bit in display advertising. That's okay, because the majority of the traffic coming to the site is organic. So we want to step in front of these people, don't we? So that's looking really good. Let's head to Rank 2 Traffic to see what they report about the site. So here you can see 7 million, 8 million, 9 million, 7 million. Pretty high traffic levels that we want to be paying attention to over the last 6 months. Pretty steady there. 8 million, 7 million, 8 million. Yeah, pretty consistent traffic levels. And then by country, there we can see again, so the USA leading the traffic there, followed by the UK, Canada, Germany, Australia. All matches up with SimilarWeb. 26% from search, 63% direct, and then 10% referrals. Good stuff. Let's go check out the website. So it is called Boeing.net. You've heard of this site. Everyone has heard of this site. Right? And I've personally used this site to get huge amounts of traffic, because what tends to happen is when you get featured on this site, other sites pick up the story too. So it's a good way to get a FARC on BuzzFeed, all the big viral sites. So submitting content to this site is really easy, but I'm going to show you 2 ways to use it, because the first way, you're going to be lucky if you get featured on here from the word go. So you're going to have to try multiple times, try different combinations. I'm going to show you what to look for to give you the best possible chance today. But being a realist, right, we need a backup. So chances of getting featured on the front page, imagine how much traffic that's going to get you. But if you don't get featured on the front page, which is likely, right, I'm going to show you another way to get traffic. So don't worry. Okay, we've got 2 ways to use this site. So what I want you to have a look at is the content. I want you to study the content and see that each of these headlines, and they're not particularly clickbaity, right? But have a look at the structure of the headlines. You can see that they've got psychological triggers in the headline. So if you're submitting content on here, you too want to make sure that you have got an emotional hook, an emotional trigger in the headline. You want to make sure that your content is something unique, original, and something that will be of interest to a wider demographic. I mean, sure, look at this. We've got these tags. So here we've got, it looks like categories. They're actually just tags. So forensics, funny. If we scroll down, Zuckerberg, type. Then these are kind of added on the fly, I think. So we've got lots of different types of content that appeals to multiple different niches on here. But if you're contributing content on here, make sure that it has that viral feel to it. So it's something unique. It's something that they've probably not seen before. If you're happy to do that, click the submit button here. You can put in your name, your email address, a short link summary, then the URL, and then some details. Tell them why they need to share this, why it's important for their community. And man, they've got such a huge community. Let me show you something. So I'm not going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to leave that up to you and your discretion to decide if this is something that you want to explore. So let's say you're not having any joy with getting on the front page, which is likely, right? What do? Well, I'm going to show you a second way to use it. So if we click on menu, we have this drop down thing. Notice this. So we've got a few options here. So if you really want to get on this site, you can just advertise. I'm going to assume that you don't want to do that just yet. But we've got forums. Now, let me show you the forums. Also, check out the rules, because the rules are important if you decide to use this. So let me open that in a new tab. Let's go to the forums. Let me show you those. So here you can see I've already got an account set up. It's really simple. It's just one of those social media integration things. So if you've got a Facebook account or a Twitter account, you've practically got an account on here as well. You just click a button and authorize it. It's so simple. So what I want you to have a look at, so even though it's not on the front page, have a look at the number of views these posts are getting. So this 5 minutes ago, 500 views, 8 minutes, 300 views, 20 minutes, 83,000 views. 83,000. Okay, we don't really need front page position, do we? So this one, 200 views, 500, 2,000. I'm not entirely sure when these were posted, but still, look, huge amounts of traffic. It's a really active, high traffic platform. Even the community is just jumping with activity, right? As you can see, in the time since we've landed on this page, you can see that two new updates have happened in that time. So this is high traffic. This is crazy high. So check this out. Look at all categories, because there's actually, again, a strategy here as well. We don't want to be just posting random links. You know, not that I'm suggesting you would. I know you don't do that stuff, because that's just spammy, right? I know you won't do that. So look at all categories. See this drop down menu? We've got different sections here, but have a look at this. Links. And it says interesting stuff on the web. Not an official submission queue for Boeing. That's cool. Click on that. And here you can post links to your stuff. Make sure that the content is relevant, that it's of value to the community. We don't want to be spamming, right? I think we've already established that you don't do that. So contribute your best stuff. Make sure it's still got an emotional hook. People will want to read it, want to share it. And as you can see here, even this section gets a lot of views. So we want to take advantage of that, don't we? Okay, before you do this, before you start publishing on here, let me show you something. Here we've got terms of service and, you know, the guidelines, and it says be cool. Okay, you've already got that. That's like a huge check. You're good. But look at this. Don't post email addresses, phone numbers. Right, but look at this. Do not post URL shortened links that obscure the target. So if you're using bit.ly link, don't do it. Make sure that you have like the naked URL visible, so people clicking can see exactly where that link is going to take them. So no hidden links on this platform. Otherwise, it probably won't be approved. It might be deleted. You might lose your account. And listen, if you can't use this site for whatever reason, take it up with the support team on this platform. I can't provide that kind of help to individuals. But listen, this is just one platform, right? And we need multiple sources if we really want to grow online. We need to diversify our traffic sources. So for that reason, I'm going to help you find a whole heap of untapped traffic sources in your niche. So you're getting targeted traffic. when you go to profitcopilot.com/traffic, sign up for free, grab that for free. It's not going to cost you a penny. And if you found this useful, give it a thumbs up below, subscribe to the channel too, hit that little notification bell so you never miss an update from me. And I will hopefully see you again in a couple of days. Take care, guys.